Yeah.
I had this for like 3 years. I need to get it redone.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah. This fight is, I'm the man, you know, in any division. So I feel like I'm taking over boxing, starting June 27th. You will hear the words in the new on June 27th.
Jaron Ennis has reached the final day of training camp for the Xander Zayas fight. And now everything starts to feel real. At this point, the hard rounds are done. The game plan is locked in, and Boots is just sharpening the final details before fight night. This is where confidence matters because Ennis is not only preparing to win, he is preparing to make a statement. Xander is coming in hungry and ready to prove he belongs. But Boots looks focused, calm, and dangerous. The final day of camp shows a fighter who knows the pressure is there but also believes he is built for this moment.
I'm just excited to be fighting one, a guy that got 2 belts, a guy that's in one of the top in the division. I'm ready to shut everybody up.
So what we working on today?
I don't know, whatever my dad got going on. I don't know, we just go. Tape already an opponent, it's over. It's over. It's over. Them 2 belts come back home to Philly. We always do that. You see them joints over there? Like the same way. Tape them up, cross them out. Because they're getting crossed out.
Ennis is right there supporting and training his son, making sure Boots stays locked in before fight night. Bozy is not just watching from the outside. He is guiding every detail, from the mindset to the technique, because he knows this is the kind of fight where focus matters. Xander Zayas is young, hungry, and coming to prove a point. So Bozy wants Boots sharp, disciplined, and ready for anything.
Expecting him to do what he always do, and I'm gonna capitalize every mistake that he make, and I'm gonna show him why I'm really like that, and he gonna see the difference, his levels.
Hey, I've been doing this for years. That shit be coming too.
He is not moving like someone just trying to look good for the cameras. Every punch, every step, and every drill looks like it has a purpose behind it. The speed is there, the sharpness is there, and the confidence is starting to show. At this stage of camp, Boots is not trying to build from zero anymore. He is polishing the final details, staying loose, and making sure his timing is ready for fight night.
Good. Boots can adapt to any style, any situation, you know what I mean? We don't have to work on nothing. I want to see Xander take Boots to another level. See, people still ain't see what really he can do. You know what I mean? He can box, he can move, but he like to rumble. That's why people come to pay to see him. He like to fight. Fire, stop. Oh, I like Xander. As a fighter, I like him. He's a good fighter, man. To me, he got a good jab. He can box, and he.
Then we see Boots cutting wood as part of his training, and that gives the camp a different kind of feel. This is not a flashy gym drill or a camera-friendly workout. Cutting wood is old-school work. It tests strength, rhythm, stamina, and mental toughness because every swing takes effort and focus.
Your technique is really where your power is. He got good technique.
I'm gonna hit like a heavyweight, like a dude like your son. I just told him the technique where the power is.
June 27th, y'all know what's going on. In the new, it's time to have fun, make easy work, look phenomenal, come home with a big knockout. About to be a 2-time unified weight division champ. The best in the world, the best ever. Make sure y'all tune in. Shout out to our haters too. I love y'all. Yeah.
Sir Boots did not leave much room for debate when he said he is better than Xander Zayas everywhere. He turned the fight from a normal matchup into a statement fight. This was not just the usual confidence fighters show before a big night. Boots was basically saying there is no category where Xander has the advantage, not power, not speed, not experience.
Next week we probably go to 2 times a week doing this. So.
3, 2, 1, time.
Put somebody in the headlock right now.
There you go. There you go. Dang. Push. That's a good thing.
Little Xander, whatever is Xander, they just cut him in half, put him in half.
We're gonna cut him up, we're gonna rip him up, cut him up.
Make sure you bleed. sir.
In his mind, Zayas is walking into a fight where every part of the game favors him. That kind of talk puts Xander in a tough spot before the bell even rings, because now it is not enough for Boots to simply win. After a claim like that, people will expect him to separate himself and show that Zayas is not ready for this level yet.
He a regular car, he take regular gas. He's saying you won't be able to deal with his angles. He's saying you won't be you don't like, what he saying? You don't like to get hit to the body and so on and so forth. What do you think of the trash talk?
Bro, I mean, at the end of the day, it's boxing. He trying to hype himself up, but I really believe and know everything that I'm saying. I'm gonna do it, and come fight that, he gonna see firsthand. He gonna see firsthand why I'm different and why these guys didn't want to fight me. Like I said, he want to see firsthand on fight night. And it's really different. And he gonna see it. I think he really gonna be shocked when he really like see it firsthand, like up close and personal. For real.
Do you think that's gotten your other opponents where they felt like they saw something on tape and then it's different?
Yeah, I always get them. They always think this and think that. As soon as they get in there with me, they're like, yo, he a lot stronger than I thought. He a lot faster, a lot wiser.
He is now heading to altitude as he prepares for the jump up in weight. And that move shows how serious this next chapter really is.
He's real confident and that he really believes that he'll beat you come fight night. Do you believe it's bravado, or do you think that he really believes that?
I think he knows what's up. He knows exactly what's up. Him and his team. Why do you think they didn't want him to fight in the first place? I don't really want to say too much and speak on it, but I'm just leaving it at that. I know a lot though, but we're gonna leave it at that.
Why do you feel like this fight happened? Because everybody keeps saying that he didn't have to fight you.
No, for sure. He had to fight me. But I asked for this fight, and he accepted it. Kudos to him, and I appreciate him for taking this fight. But them belts come back home to Philadelphia. Your head team.
Wait.
Then we see Boots playing football during camp, and that shows a different side of his preparation.
My next camp, I'm definitely doing I'll probably do my whole or majority of my camp out here or something like this. It's very peaceful. Eat, train, have fun, enjoy yourself, do different things like fishing. I'm about to put my pole on the ground.
What you about to do? Shadow box?
Drink my Gatorade.
What happened? How did they get like that?
This is how you gave it to me. I caught 12 sharks, 14 crocodiles, some sea moss, and that's it.
Now he is running. And that part of camp shows the discipline behind the flashy work. Running is not the most exciting part of training, but it is where fighters build the engine they need when the fight gets hard.
Oh,
my God.
Got it in. I got one in there.
well, it's week 2 of camp for me. Having some fun. Already helping the Canelo and getting myself ready.
Yo, I still miss.
You know my sport, yo.
I'm good with these. I'm good with these.
I'm great with these. I know kicking.
Yeah, I want to just get outside of my comfort zone, get outside of Philly, and get some different work. Be in a high altitude, go back home and breathe. And finish my camp off, get ready for October 11th, I'm a spectacular knockout, at the new weight division.
Go! They coming back.
For Boots, this is about stamina, breathing, focus, and keeping his legs strong as he moves up in weight. He cannot afford to carry extra size and lose his pace. So every mile matters.
I feel much of a difference, though. I feel good out here. Good scenery. All this stuff looks fake. Like, it don't even look real. Like, it look like, how like the little postcard pictures? That's what it look like out here. It don't seem like it's real.
It's different up here, man. It's not even affecting him. Not affecting him at all.
Work time, 300 miles up.
5,817 feet above sea level. Back home, 39 feet above sea level. Not even breathing hard.
Then we see Boots sparring with Canelo Alvarez, and that immediately makes the camp feel even more serious. Sparring with a fighter like Canelo is not normal work. That is high-level experience because Canelo brings timing, pressure, defense, body shots, and the kind of ring IQ that forces you to think every second. For Boots, those rounds can only sharpen him.
Like regular, just have it made like it's a regular day. That's it. Him and my brother, they go way back. My brother did 2 training camps with him. Real good friends with my brother, so yeah. I'm in camp mode, bro. I don't get no cuts, no none of that. Being in the ring with another, I'm just trying to pick his mind, see what he got. Also getting it as well for my own fight.
154 takeover, baby.
Time to eat.
He gets to test his reactions, his distance, and his composure against someone who has seen almost every style in boxing. Boots is not just training to stay busy. He is putting himself around elite fighters so he can walk into the Xander Zayas fight sharper, stronger, and more prepared for anything.
It's fun, sparring Canelo. Trying to pick his brain. He got I think he like 70 fights in. Turned pro at 15, so I was picking his brain, having fun, and sharpening my tools. That's about it. I got Thank you, coach. You ready? More than ready.
Then we see Boots doing push-ups. And that part of the training shows the simple work that still matters at the highest level. Push-ups build strength, control, endurance, and mental discipline. For Boots, every rep is about keeping his body strong without slowing himself down. As he moves up in weight, he needs power, but he also needs to stay sharp, quick, and explosive.
Almost there.
Yeah, almost time.
Yeah.
Good.
I appreciate you coming to time everything.
Yeah, and I appreciate you. Yeah.
Thank you.
That would me too.
Okay.
Yeah.
He is not just training quietly or letting the fight sell itself. Boots is making it clear that he believes Xander is walking into something he is not ready for. The taunting feels like a mental test before the real fight because Ennis wants Zayas to feel the pressure before the first bell even rings.
What's up?
I'm okay in every sport.
Yeah, basketball, rock soccer.
Yeah, soccer.
Basketball.
I'm okay in every sport. I have like a talent for it.
Yeah. If we wasn't so close to the fight, we gonna play.
Yeah. I just very be careful because sometimes the ball.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. Just shoot around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't want to miss.
And here Boots shows the kind of power he is bringing into this fight. The punches do not just look fast, they look heavy. Every shot has snap, balance, and bad intentions behind it. That is what makes Ennis so dangerous because he is not only a slick boxer who can move and switch angles, he can also hurt you when he plants his feet and lets his hands go.
Sparring Canelo was a great thing, he 70 fights in, and I was just, picking his brain, stealing different things, and putting it into my arsenal, and it was a great experience.
Well, just kind of going into his fight with Terrence, were you kind of like, maybe he's going to have some issues or whatever, just based on your sparring with him, or were you kind of like confident that he would get the dub against Terrence in that fight?
I went out there for me. I just was on some, getting ready for my, my 154 debut at that time, and I just get out of Philadelphia and just, do different things. And I was out there fishing and chilling with my, just with my squad. It was something great, and I was glad.
For Xander Zayas, that power is the real warning. It means he cannot afford to get careless, trade for too long, or stand in front of Boots thinking he can absorb everything. One clean shot could change the whole fight.
Surprised that Xander took the fight, being that, you know, he's unified and you're kind of this, you know, guy that people tend to kind of try to avoid, you know, a little bit. Were you surprised?
I mean, no, I ain't surprised. You know, that's good for him. You know, but them belts come back home to Philadelphia, and you gonna hear it in the new. You know.
Meanwhile, Max Kellerman and Gabe broke the fight down like a real test of levels. They did not dismiss Xander Zayas. They respected his composure, discipline, and clean technique. But their bigger point was that Boots Ennis brings a type of danger Xander has not really dealt with yet. This is not just a normal step up where Zayas faces a slightly better opponent. Boots is the kind of fighter who can make that jump feel uncomfortable fast. Xander may be talented and promising, but Ennis has the speed, power, pressure, and confidence to show him how big the gap can be between being a rising name and facing someone already viewed as elite. Greg Hackett, Corey Spinks, and Two Tone are breaking down Xander Zayas against Jaron Ennis, and the debate shows why this matchup is not being viewed the same way by everyone. On one side, Boots looks like the safer pick. He has the speed, power, angles, and big fight experience that can overwhelm a younger fighter before he gets comfortable. His style can turn calm moments into danger very quickly. But Xander is not being treated like someone with no chance.
Got better. Xander was so precocious. He was such a young fighter when we first saw him. And you don't have your man bones yet as a boxer. Now he's into his 20s, maybe a different fighter. What do you think of the matchup?
No, absolutely. I think in his last performance in Puerto Rico, he showed that boxing ability. Nice jab, nice movement, good stamina, endurance. And he's a big dude, man. I went for a jog with him in Puerto Rico. I'm like, how big are you, dude? He walks like 190, man. He's a solid big guy. So he's bringing that weight and that size.
He is sharp, disciplined, motivated, and skilled enough to make Boots work if he handles the pressure the right way. That is why the fight is interesting. It is not only about who has more ability. It is about whether Zayas is truly ready for this level or whether Boots is the kind of opponent who exposes the jump too soon.
He said a lot of different things in the fight. He said
that he will be victorious.
He said Jaron Ennis is flat-footed and he doesn't like it to the body. What's your reaction?
Yeah. Pause. I think he's saying whatever he got to say to motivate himself. I think he's saying whatever he got to say to try to make himself believe that he's ready for this fight and that he coming to fight.
He gonna win.
Yeah, I know. I hear you.
He gonna win. What you talking about?
Corey, I don't know what they got down going on in St. Louis. Chill. Leave it alone.
He gonna win.
Telling you.
I believe in these kids.
No, you can believe him. You can believe in whatever you want. He going to hell.
Tim Bradley's strongest point was about experience. He was not just saying Boots Ennis has been around longer or has a bigger name. He was talking about the kind of experience that comes from fighting under pressure, carrying expectations, and dealing with opponents who came in with a real plan to make him uncomfortable. Boots has already seen fighters try to slow him down, smother his work, mess with his rhythm, and drag him into tough moments. That matters against someone like Xander Zayas.
Boots does have some hope, but so does Xander, man. I mean, look, I think it's gonna boil down to who wants it most. To be honest with you, who wants it most? It's gonna be a dogfight, man. Xander don't mind. He don't mind going toe to toe if he needs to. I know he's gonna probably try to box, but Boots is coming to get his, bro. He's coming to prove a point, and we should get a hell of a fight from that, bro.
Do you think experience might be the ultimate factor here? Because I know you said Boots just got to the division, but he's got more fights under his belt, and also Xander is younger.
Yeah, I think experience could be a factor here, but I mean, Boots ain't used to going 12 rounds. Boots ain't used to going 12 rounds either. I mean, usually he's knocking these dudes out before he goes 12 rounds, and then when you look at the competition that he's faced, it's been, you know what I mean? Ain't nothing popping out like, crazy. Xander, you can say the same thing about Xander too. I think it's the perfect matchup right now for both these guys. Although I feel like Xander might be a little bit too premature, you know what I mean?
Xander has talent, youth, discipline, and momentum. But Boots has already been tested in ways Zayas may not have experienced yet. That is where the danger comes in. If Xander needs time to settle, Boots may not give him that time. He can read the fight, adjust quickly, and make the jump and levels feel rough before Xander finds his rhythm.